Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is May 11th, 2017. My name's Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, looking at the S&P 500 E-mini futures, you're going to see the futures are trading down by $4.75 right now to $23.90.5 per contract. Futures were actually just a little bit lower, but they've gotten a little bit of a bump to the upside after the PPI number came out, and again, it came in a little bit better than expected. So we'll see how this plays out today, but markets are under pressure ahead of the opening bell. But in the meantime, we're going to focus on stocks in the news because that's where we're going to try to make our day trading money today. And the first stock we're going to look at is going to be FOXA, 21st Century Fox. Stock right now is trading at $28.10 right here, closed at $27.90. So you're getting a little bit of an uptick, but again, there's nothing all that terrific here, nothing all that terrible either. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings, but I am going to give you a level now, and you should keep it on the radar today. If by some chance this stock does sell off, you want to be a buyer on a Pierce of $26. So if it gets down to, say, $25.90, $25.88, that is a level where you can get in on the long side for a day trade. So keep FOXA on the radar, and again, go with $25.90. That should be your level on the long side for FOXA. Next one we're going to take a look at is going to be Symantec, SYMC is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at $31.13, closed at $33.14. This is a pretty good little sell-off, but again, if you look at a monthly chart of this, you basically know this has already gone parabolic, so the upside is limited either way. So a good pullback here. Watch for intraday support around the $30 level, maybe $30.10. There should be support there for Symantec. Again, that could give you a long side play. It's not a big mover, but again, it should give you something there, probably 20 to 30 cents. Next up, we're going to take a look at Whole Foods. They reported earnings. Looks like they are shaking things up. They're getting rid of half their board, new CEO. Stock right now is trading at $37.27, closed at $36.25. So this is up a buck from yesterday's close. The only bad thing about Whole Foods right now is it is a little bit overbought. But again, it's been really just making a pretty good move as of late in the month, early April, I should say, with a lot of investors getting involved, activist investors, and making changes and shaking things up. So Whole Foods on the move. Again, we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. Right now, I'm not sure there's a whole lot of upside to it. I wouldn't expect it. Next up, we want to take a look at Snapchat. This is the first reporting for this stock since its IPO. Remember, it did debut. I believe it opened up in March, early March 2nd it was. So again, Snapchat getting hammered today. Stock closed yesterday at $22.98. It is now trading at $17.88. I really just don't see much here for Snapchat. Again, we don't have a lot of data to work off of as far as charts are concerned. So again, we're going to leave this one alone. At least I will. But Snapchat really taking it on the chin today. This thing is getting snapped. Next up, we're going to take a look at Macy's. They reported earnings as well. Stock right now is trading at $26. It closed at $29.34. I just don't see even a level here for Macy's till you get down to around $24.25, $24.40. Macy's is just taking a big hit today. This is a big sell-off. So the stock closed at $29 and change, now trading at 26 bucks, under 26. So again, there's no play on Macy's for me until you get down to around $24.50, $24.40. That would be the only level that would even interest me. So if it gets down there, we'll talk about it in the intraday stock chat room. For now, not much we're going to do. Next up, we're going to take a look at ELF. This is a light volume name, ELF Beauty. Stock closed at $29.08, now trading at $27.50. So again, not much to do there. If it gets down to 25 bucks, I do think there could be a bounce play. So keep it on the radar, and we'll see how that plays out. Next up, we want to take a look at NetEase, NTES, Chinese ADR. Stock right now is trading at $287.44. This is a pretty good little move considering the stock was trading at $279.05. So good little pop there for NetEase, but I do think lots of resistance coming into play all the way up to 300 bucks. If you own it, trail the stop loss immediately. If you do not own it, leave it alone. Next up, we're going to take a look at Kohl's stores. KSS is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now is trading at $28.30. You can see it's starting to fall. Stock closed at $40.32. When I look at this name, maybe 35 could be a level. That would be the only level really where I would be willing to step in and put my neck on the line with this company. So keep 35 on the radar. Maybe even like to see it pierced by a few pennies. 35 is a level where I would get interested in Kohl's, not before then. Next up, we have another name, Teva Pharmaceuticals. TEVA. Stock is trading at $31.61. Closed at $31.36. This is a beaten down stock. So again, be a little bit careful here, but I think the downside is minimal. Just the way this thing is traded. Take a look at this monthly chart. You'll see that this thing has just been absolutely thrown to the trash here. It used to trade above $70 in 2015, now trading at 31 bucks. So Teva catching a little minor bid today, but it's been a real tough trade, and you got to be a little bit careful with it. Last but not least, want to talk about Merck. It looks like they received FDA approval for expanded use of one of their cancer drugs. Stock right now is trading at $65.25. I don't see a lot of upside in this name right now, even with this news. So be careful there. A lot of resistance around the 65.50 to 66 level. So again, very, very minimal upside. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone. Okay, looking over at the gold market today. Gold is up $1.30, trading at $1,220.20 an ounce. You have crude oil up 50 cents today. Right now, crude oil is trading at $47.84 a barrel. So crude oil getting a little tick up. You have oil, gold up just a touch. Be careful with the gold market. It really isn't showing us a lot of strength. And you also have the dollar today catching a little bit of a bid. So that's where we are. That's where we stand. Again, great day in the chat room yesterday if you were with us. Total of, I think, 5 winners, no losers. So really solid day in the chat room. And we've had a great 2017. We're going to look to keep that going right into the end of the year. So come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You'll see everything that we are doing in there. And once again, I want to wish you all a great trading session, and we will see you on the charts.